which is fine. Crafting materials, coins, and runes. Used to power up your troops. I think that wraps up pretty much everything. I don't think
Your
Alistair...
desire is my command.
I had another dream about the Archdemon.
Yes, me too. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. There I was enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
That is very
Your
true.
desire is my command. Of course. Your desire is my command. Well, we're in camp.
Alright. Well, then I suppose I could try and chat with Shale, though she probably won't have anything new to say.
Speaks. It doesn't have better things.
Yeah.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul.
I think I've already seen that conversation. Alright. Well, I think my next objective is just to deal with some of these random side quests that I have going on around Ferelden. So, I don't know. Where should I start? What do we get? Oh yeah, after chatting with Logan, I believe I need to go to Ban Loren's lands in order to enable the Return to Ostagar DLC. I didn't realize that it wasn't immediately enabled, which is my bad. We also have all the random spots here to check out. Soldier's Peak. And Shale wants us to go back into the Deep Road. So that's something we'll have to do. In fact, let's look at our quests. Which ones do I have? Yeah, we can visit the Kadash side. Soldier's Peak. Survivor of Ostagar escaped, so yeah, we have that. We need to go talk to the Arl to start things for the lands meet. Matters at Lothering. Well, I don't think I'll be getting the one to the guy in Lothering. Gonna be real. Varel Baron, on the other hand, is in the Alienage, so we're not gonna do that since we're not going to Denerim right now. Lake Gallenhad, Denerim, Prospect Mountains, so the last one's in Denerim. We're not heading there right now. Those are all in Denerim. We're not going there. The last one's most likely in Denerim. Turn to the Mages Collective for your reward. Fair enough. Two of them are Denerim, so we're not going there. That one just is to travel the Brazilian Forest. So I'm not entirely sure what that one is, actually. But we could always go back there at some point. Something... Okay, so that one's just going back to the Circle of Magi to check some stuff out. That's going to Denerim, that's going to Denerim, and this one is going to Lake Gallenhad. So that's two things at Lake Gallenhad we can do. These are all the ones that are marked on the map. Okay, so Chanter's Board's all marked on the map. Those are all Denerim. Orzammar, once again, the Circle Tower. So that's 3 for the Circle Tower. 4 for the Circle Tower. Don't know about that one, actually. That's going back. So what we can do here, I say, we'll go to the circle tower. Deal with the stuff that we have there. And then once we finish with the circle tower, we do the random stuff just marked on the map. Then we'll head back to the deep roads, wrap up everything that we have there, and then make our way towards dinner. So who do I want to have with me? It's not that big of a deal, so how about we do Zev,
Yes.
Ogren instead?
Yes.
Why not? That's a random lineup. We will go to Lake Calenhad. Guess I could have gone right here. That would have been smarter. Could have dealt with that on the way over. Oh. And they've all leveled up. Guess I could have leveled people up before charging out, but, you know, it is what it is. That. There we go. This is probably the Malkaran. It looks blood mage. No. I don't know what this is. It looks dangerous. That's what it looks like. How about a scatter shot? Let's get hit hard. Yeah, I suppose I don't have Lyn here, so we don't really have anyone healing. Something that I probably should have taken into consideration. But he seems to be doing okay. There we go. Tattered note. Why, oh why, didn't we just take the Flying Eagles? What, were you Grey Wardens from Orlais? I thought... Well, those are Griffins, my bad. Flying Eagles. Alright, how about the rest of the way to Lake Calenhad? Alright. So...
What are you drinking, my fine dwarven friend?
You can't have any.
Do not worry. The stench is worse than your feet.
And what are you doing smelling my feet, huh? Is that some Antivan perversion?
It is difficult not to smell your feet. Perhaps in Antiva.
Now you're beginning to sound like Bronca.
Well, she must have been a dwarf with astoundingly clean feet.
You call
May
him?
her rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
Fair enough. I'll leave him to his business.
Point. We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. But whose dream? And for whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than That, if I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
If I remember right, those two literally just sit there, breaking the
The
fourth
Mages
wall.
Collective thanks you.
Alright, that one's dealt with. This should be Ogren's stuff.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
What do you mean back you up? She's not a Genlock you can handle on her own. What do you mean back you up?
Just follow my lead, you know?
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Ogren, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took on an army of golems almost single-handedly.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her it's fate.
what? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Tell her you've been thinking of her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Can't waste time here anyway. The Queen's waiting for us.
Oh, the Queen needed a new fool, did she?
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Ogren approves plus 18. I was his wingman 100%.
Come on back sometime, I'll find you the good ale. Well, the brown watery stuff that we call the good ale, anyway.
Hello, Mr. Innkeeper? What do you have for me?
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today?
Like a
Of
drink?
course. What would you like? Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you today? Of course. Welcome back to the Spoiled... Prince... My father died of shock and heartbreak.
I don't actually know why he's got a marker on. Weird.
Good day.
Huh. Might just be a glitch. My assumption, anyway.
Of course.
I still got it.
That was a success, are you sure?
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Aye. All right then.
Alright, into the Mage Tower proper then.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
Got your boat back?
Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired.
Like to go to the tower.
Off we go then.
Okay, so while we're here, we need to talk to you about Dagna.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Circle be ready to face the Blight.
Do not worry. We are gearing up for battle as we speak. We will be there when the time comes.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn, though. She is aware of this, but her interest has not waned.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She is willing to give up her caste and clan for this. She wants to learn. That is a worthy goal.
I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or human, the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
She's going to be overjoyed.
Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I'll have an extra pair of hands to help rebuild. Think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Thank you. Alright, so the other thing we needed to do while we were here is check out the basement, which I'm wanting to say, in order to get...
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights. This is our chance to show that we will fight and die for our home, just like any other Ferelden.
Excuse me.
And
What's
so
this?
I shall.
Interesting. Fair enough. I believe it's where we met Wynne originally.
I think we will be all right now, thanks to you. The children are already a lot calmer.
I dread to think of what might have become of us if you hadn't come along.
Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
Oh, the game crashed. Alright, I'm gonna reboot that real quick. Oh, hello. Yeah, how weird. Very interesting.
Another argument for discipline, and certainly no answer for the Arishok.
Yes, I've been close enough to death from real monsters. Now we've got to worry about imaginary ones?
So a big mage lets his mind wander and you get that, huh? Yeah, well, on behalf of the dwarves, keep your magic.
That wrapped that up? Yes, it did. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So next would be dealing with all the random stuff out and about on the world map. Which is basically just going to be a whole bunch of fights. So, suppose we could start with Civil War. Well, we could technically do Ban Lorenz land stuff. And that would open up Ostagar. So we could do a route like this. Come back down this way. And then maybe do the Brazilian forest stuff. Pop down here for return to Ostagar. And then make our way back up to Frostback Mountains. And then Soldier's Peak. The alternative is I could go like this, then make my way back down. But we could go from here, do Soldier's Peak, and then head to Denerim. Granted, that being said, we'll have to head back to Redcliffe anyway in order to prepare for the Land's Meet to need to go to Denerim. So I say we'd start with Ban Lorenz stuff. It's right here anyway. Take a closer look at the unarmed man. Take a closer look at the guards. Guards wear the uniform of Ban Loren, a minor lord well known and little loved for the fluidity of his allegiances. How about the unarmed man? King Kaelin's honor guard. A memory comes to you. You fought alongside this man at Ostagar. Join the fray. So we openly fight the band's people, I would assume. Or wait for the guards to leave, which I assume they probably kill him. Join the fray. Oh, well. They killed him anyway. Well, let's see if they get away with it. Do we die here? I hope not. Fitting shot. Alright. I trust you guys. You can manage that. Alright, one guy left. Good ball. Very, very nice. Death root. Why did they kill you? Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Marine? A member of Kaelin's honor guard at Ostagar, and a close confidant of the king.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
I did try to help. What do you mean there wasn't time?
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
I recognize your face.
You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
It's not your fault they died.
I know. Even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Cailan, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens.
Why didn't he just give the key to Duncan? Is this chest important?
I'd say so. It's where Cailan kept his father's sword. The one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with. More than that, there was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Selene and the Orlesians.
Do you still have the key?
The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Where?
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Cailan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Very well. That will be worth looking into. Anyway, now we're going to a civil war.
Get your horses off Ban Talman's land. We won't bend needle again.
Logain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lickspittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Deal with all of Logain's men then. He's trying to take the entirety of Ferelden for himself. Or at least under his banner. And they are gone.
Well, all right.
That was quick. Hello, Knight of Benorn.
Lovely.
We showed those Logain upstarts.
Next, battlefield. Oh, we gotta go back and come around. Fair enough. We getting 2 fights today, son. Fighting some of the Redcliffe soldiers. That's interesting. What are they doing all the way up here? Might just be running reconnaissance on the roads. If they assume that we're gonna have to go from Redcliffe up to Denerim, keeping the road safe. At least Arl Eamon has a plan. No one else in Ferelden seems to. And he was sick for half the game.
Well, all right.
Who was groaning? You did well, sir.
And so I shall.
We're trying to keep the roads safe, he says, I believe.
And so I shall. As you
Use
desire.
all of the resources we can get our hands on.
Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
That is a very commendable job.